So guys, in this video we'll be taking a look at the software management in Linux. First, I will explain some theory. This Ubuntu or any other Linux distribution holds some repositories. So in those repositories there will be a software packages made for the Linux distribution. Since I am using the Ubuntu, my Ubuntu's website have some repositories, and we can install the software from those repositories directory. So to do that, you need to type sudo apt install. But first, before installing any software, we need to update the repositories so that we are make sure that we have access to the latest repositories. So to update your system, you need to type sudo apt update. So it will ask for your computer password. Type in that. So these are packages are located in the in.archive.ubuntu.com/ubuntu, and some are packages are located in security domain, and some are the Microsoft repositories, and some are other repositories. So these VS Code is the Visual Studio Code I have been installed, and this repository is stored in this website, and we are going to update that repository. So our update has been completed. We can run upgrade. So what you want to do is you need to type sudo apt upgrade. So this command will upgrade all your packages in your system to the latest version. I am not going to do that because it takes so much time. So now to install anything, we need to first make sure that whether it is installed in our repository or not. So to do some searching in our repositories, there is a command called apt_cache. In the apt cache, I want to search for, say, Chrome. So now it gives so much of the output, and if I come to the bottom, I have the required package, that is the web browser from Google, right? I have the Google Chrome beta, stable and unstable. Now to install this package, all I want to do is sudo apt install and copy this one Google Chrome beta and paste it in here. But I'm not going to do that because I have already Chrome installed. So you can just install any other package like this, sudo apt install space package name. So there are only few or many softwares in the repository, but there are some additional software which are not there in the Ubuntu repository. So what we want to do is there is another package format called deb format, that is .deb. These deb format packages are for Debian based distros, and you can easily install using that .deb packages. So these software vendors like any other TeamViewer or any desk, they will create the .deb file for Ubuntu or Debian based distributions. In the other distributions like Arch, you need to consider the Arch user repository for that. So these deb packages will be maintained by those software vendors and available to download for the users. And I want to install a program that will automatically install the deb packages. That program name is GDB, and type in sudo apt install GDB. So it says that GDB is already the newest version because I have installed it yesterday. If you did not install it, it will prompt for yes or no. Type yes and hit continue. Now your GDB program has been successfully installed. Now with this GDB you can install the .deb packages, and there is also one more command called dpkg. So first let me download a deb file for demonstration purpose. Now I am going to download the TeamViewer deb file. So under the Linux category, now I am going to download this 64-bit deb package. Now it will ask for download. Now I am going to save this. So first I want to go to that directory, cd downloads, and if I say ls, So my dep package has been successfully downloaded, and you can see here TeamViewer 15.10.5 amd64.dep. Now one way to install this dep package is sudo dpkg -i and the dep package name. So this dpkg is Debian package manager, and it will install this dep file specified. But the disadvantage of this dpkg is it does not install the required dependencies or libraries of this software. You need to manually install that, but it will give some error when using with sudo dpkg. That's why we are going to use the sudo gdb. Gdb is the better than this dpkg because gdb resolves the dependencies and it will install it further. So let's say sudo gdb TeamViewer, and if I hit enter, now our software will be installed. Now press Y to continue. Yes, I want to install this TeamViewer. So as you can see guys, now GDB has been downloading some packages that are required for TeamViewer, and this dpkg does not download any modules for that package. That's why I prefer GDB over dpkg. So guys, my TeamViewer has been successfully installed. To access it, press the Windows button and search for TeamViewer. As you can see, there is TeamViewer software, and press enter. Now it will ask for normal setup, accept license agreement. So okay guys, now our TeamViewer software has been successfully installed. Now I'm just going to close this one, and to remove any software you need to type sudo apt remove. So remove the software name, you need to remove that, but I'm not going to show this because I don't want to remove the TeamViewer. You can just remove any software using this sudo apt remove command. So that's why you need to know about the software management. You download some few dep packages and install them, and also search the repositories for your software and install the software using the sudo apt install. By installing 2-3 softwares, you will get some good idea about this software management.